So I want to ask you guys a question. How many of you watching right now are deal hunters? How many of you guys like to buy something for a good deal and sell it for a profit? If you're a deal hunter, make sure you smash that like button if you only like to focus on good deals. What's going on, team? It's Ricky with Technical Solutions. And one of the things that a lot of people have been talking about is the overall recovery potential that these airline industries have to offer, right? Based off of previous trading prices and where it's at as of right now, over 100% return. You guys can see this with the little trend line tool that I have right here. One of the things that not enough people are talking about is that things can get worse before they get better. And in this video, I'm just going to use American Airlines as an example, not something that you specifically have to follow, as let's be honest, American Airlines does not have the best balance sheet. But with that being said, I want to highlight a series of things that maybe you might want to look further into the specific airline that you personally see value in before you decide to invest in them long term. And it's not because I don't see recovery potential in these airline industries. It makes sense that slowly, as we gain reassurance and confidence through COVID, right, that we can slowly make a consistent and gradual recovery, right? But with that being said, there is no question that things can get worse before they get better. And I'm not too sure if it's just my state in Arizona, but at least Arizona, the governor has shut down non-essential businesses. Feel free to share down in the comment section that depending on the state or the area that you live in, have there been extra precautions that have been taken in the past 2 weeks due to the increase of COVID cases? And if so, this can act as a direct and negative catalyst for overall demand levels to fly, right? Because if it's not essential to fly and there is not enough confidence due to the fear of COVID, less people are going to want to fly, right? And one of the things that I also do want to talk about is the U.S. Treasury reaches a loan agreement with 5 major airlines. This is something that was talked about a couple, months ago, where there was the CARES Act that was created out of the $2.2 trillion, which is the economic stimulus package. $25 billion was a pool that was granted to those who wanted to apply. And these 5 major airlines are the ones that actually applied and actually got accepted. So American Airlines, Frontier Airlines, Hawaiian Airlines, Southwest, and Spirit Airlines are some of the airlines that, again, got granted access to this CARES Act. And what does this mean? Well, it's a pool of $25 billion. And one of the things that you want to ask yourself is, do you want to invest in a company that needs to borrow money to operate? It's very unfortunate with what it is that is going on. And on top of that, one of the things that I also do want to highlight is, trust me, I am all for American Airlines and all these airlines to recover. But with so much hope that it does recover, I also want to talk about why things have only gotten worse as of right now. American Airlines is spending over $35 million a day. They are burning through $35 million a day. They also have over 20,000 more employees than needed. And this is also something that is highlighted in this article. More than $35 million a day and more than 20,000 employees than what is needed. And you might ask a very simple question of like, okay, well, why not just fire those 20,000 employees? Well, it's much more complicated than that because it is very difficult if you've ever worked in a management position. Demand levels might not be there right now to need those 20,000 employees. But as demand slowly begins to recover, it would make sense that then they would need to onboard another set of employees. And instead of firing and furloughing these 20,000 employees and rehiring an additional 20,000 employees, that could be also very extensive if you've ever worked in a management position, and it's very time consuming as well. So instead of doing that, as of right now, they're just pretty much eating up the cost for the additional 20,000 employees. And the last thing that I want to highlight is, at least for American Airlines and a series of other small airlines, is that they are flying at full capacity. Pretty much they are trying to the best of their abilities to remain afloat. And as of right now, according to the CEO of American Airlines, they don't expect to even be back to 75% of where they were last year until 2021 and to be at a full recovery years from now. So again, I do agree. I, just like everyone else out there, wants to see these airlines make a full recovery. No question about it. The profit potential is there. And as of right now, I'm gathering my list, right, of specific stocks that I want to invest in long term. I'm not saying American Airlines is one of them. One of the ones that I'm closely paying attention to is Boeing. Boeing is one that I personally see a lot of value in. But again, that's just preference. So you can share your opinion down in the comment section. But what I want to highlight is, because American Airlines, I feel, is in the center light of this whole kind of like pandemic and major airline that has been affected, I just want to make sure that I do my part in sharing both sides. I do agree. It would be great for American Airlines to make a full recovery. But I also want to remind you that things can get worse before they get better. So you need to take into consideration the risk, right, of what you can lose in comparison to what you have to gain, especially with a airline that is heavily in debt as of right now. So you guys can let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. Do you think American Airlines will make it out, or do you think that they will burn through all their money and have to file for bankruptcy as well? So I really do appreciate you guys' time. Feel free to let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. Is American Airlines a company that you would personally want to invest in yourself? Or if not, what's the airline that you're personally paying the most attention to make a full recovery? Is it Boeing? Is it Southwest? Let me know down below. Also, don't forget to stay connected. We do run the largest Facebook group in the world with over 282,000 members, and that is that first link down below. I really do appreciate you guys' time. I hope that we earned your thumbs up. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.